Jimmy Yan here, the acupuncture guy, and this is another way on how to help you sleep better at night, how to help your insomnia. So we're going to use the micro system on your hand. So there's different nerves that are connected to your brain, connected to your heart, which will help you sleep better. So the first organ is your heart, right? So the heart, you're going to take your pinky, put it down right here where it touches your palm, and that's going to be your first point. That's going to stimulate the heart. The heart actually helps regulate your sleep, okay? That's the first point. Second point, you're going to use your middle finger. Put that down where it hits on your palm, right there. Actually, about right there. You're going to fit like that. That's going to be your second point. That's going to be for your pericardium, which wraps around your heart. Both of them help you sleep. So that's 1 point right there and 1 point right there. These are the two specific points. These nerves will directly help improve your heart function, improve your brain function, and help you sleep. Follow me here on Instagram.
I've been doing the holistic health program for 2 weeks, and I've lost 4 pounds, but the main thing is I just feel so much better. I have lots of energy, and I'm able to do all kinds of things, keeping up with my 12-year-old daughter and running errands and working, and I'm alert and I'm thinking clearly, and I just feel great. I can't believe the change in just 2 weeks. So I'm very excited about what the next several months holds for me. Well, I've been trying to be really good about doing what Jimmy and the staff here recommend. I've eaten way more vegetables. I've started integrating organic chicken and a few organic vegetables that they recommend, reducing the amount of animal protein, eating a really good detoxifying drink 3 times a day, drinking bone broth, and all these things I never would have thought of doing. But now that I'm in the habit of doing it, it's really easy. And I love the food, and I see my daughter and my husband starting to change the way they eat as well.
I saw this quote, and I have no idea who this person is, but I thought it was actually a very awesome quote. So for those of you who are thinking about quitting, whatever you're doing right now, some of you are thinking about quitting, whether it's a program, whether it's your job, whether it's a hobby, whether it's a sport, whether it's a diet, whether it's a book, you're just thinking about quitting. Well, before you quit, read this. The temptation, so this guy Bob Parsons said, the temptation to quit will be greatest just before you are about to succeed. So I know some of you are thinking about quitting, but there's a big temptation to quit. The temptation is going to be the greatest. It's going to be the greatest just before you're about to succeed. So before you really quit, think about this. You're really about to succeed. I know it seems tough. I know it seems like you're not going to be able to do it. I know it's like you just want to give up. You want to throw in the towel. It's easier to throw in the towel, right? But before you do that, think about this. You're just one extra step close to success. So before you quit, think about it. When you have that urge, so really, to really think about this quote, it makes me think the sign of success is when you get to the point when you think you're about to quit. When you get to the point where you're like, man, this is just too much. I can't do it. I can't hack it. It's too much for me. That's actually a sign that you're about to succeed. So if you just push through that urge, that temptation to quit, you will actually see success. So whatever dietary program, whatever health program that you're currently on, because obviously we do health at Achieve Integrated Health, whatever you're doing, it could be a sport, it could be a book, a hobby, it could be your job, right? And so whatever, before you decide to quit, you're about to succeed. So if you just actually push through that, you'll actually see success. And just think, and if we really, contemplate about how, everybody, most people, the general public, when they meet the lure or the temptation of quitting, they succumb to the temptation and they quit, right? There's so many quitters, right? But the ones that actually win, like for example, like the greatest sports players, right? Like Michael Jordan, the best basketball player of all time. He could have quit, but then he wouldn't be the greatest of all time. He wouldn't be the GOAT, right? And so just think about that for you. When is it, when you're getting to that temptation, everybody gets it. Everybody has a temptation to quit. And if someone tells you that they don't, they're lying. Everybody has that temptation to quit, but the people who succeed are the ones that don't succumb to that temptation. They push through that extra step and they succeed. And those are the people you hear on the news. Those are the people you hear in the history books. Those are the people that you hear, books are written about them. Those are the people who don't succumb to the temptation of quitting, right? So just remember, now this is not about being famous and stuff like that. Sometimes it's just about setting an example for your kids, setting an example for your siblings, setting an example for your parents. We have some patients where they are taking care of their health better than their parents, but their parents see their kids doing, changing their diets, exercising, changing their lifestyle habits, and their parents start copying these, their kids, right? It's because their kids haven't quit. So it's not about being famous, it's about not quitting and succeeding. So that's the difference. The difference is this temptation, right? So hopefully, if you know someone that's about to quit, share with them this quote. Tag them on this post.